Earth is bigger than Esau makes it seem, man. You know, like, do you know how much space you be on them trains in the Midlands, right? And you be going miles and miles and miles, man. Sometimes when I used to travel a lot, man, I'll be on the train for hours just seeing landscape, man. But then you got everybody stuck in fucking London, man.
Likewise,
you know,
because I used to go them routes too. Like I used to go, back down here and up to Liverpool.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's nothing but land. I mean, land as far as the eyes can see. That's facts.
So you could have spread out everybody. Man, I'll go as far as saying this, man. Everybody in the UK, if Esau wasn't a damn devil, everybody could have a detached house, man.
Yeah.
And be cool.
Yeah.
With space around it, man. You know? But Esau, he gonna put everybody in London, put everybody on that demonic vibe, make people live on top of each other, okay? Fuck up the food, the water, and then you go to work Monday to Friday, mess your head up, man. Walk on concrete, which messes up the electrical pulse in your spine, which really messes up your spirit, because that's where your head, that's where your spirit is, in your head. All right, and then you wonder why people are depressed, man.
Right.
You know.
Tired all the daggone time.
You know, you wake up and you feeling worse than like you shouldn't have woken up, man. You know. Like, come on, man. This society is vexation. Read that one more time. Everything is vexation of spirit, man.
And you know what it is too. Like I said, man. I'm gonna keep on saying. All you have is a bunch of miscreants that's in power. That's all you have, and you have the so-called royal family. They're a bunch of miscreants, man. Like even the queen, she picks up her own shit. She picks up her own dog shit. If you're a true royal, why would you pick up shit? A true royal don't pick up no damn shit. Come on,
I never did that.
It was years ago. They publicated that. She picked up her own dog shit.
This is what he called for. This is Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, man. Like the other day, them fucking bastards, man. They tried to say that I didn't have a legal document for the vehicle, right? So they took the car and put it in the impound, and then you have to go and pay some stupid amount of hundreds just to take the car out, man. But anyways, the cars then they always do it in these industrial areas, man. You know them big towers that go up into the sky that blow out smoke, right? And it's like I'm seeing a fucking artificial cloud come from this chimney thing that's just gonna go up into the sky, but it's all fumes, man.
In incinerator. Now that's what they're using to burn plastic, all types of things. But once you put that plastic or whatever it is in the incinerator, where are the chemicals going? Right back out into the earth, the atmosphere. And that's spiritual, because as I'm looking now, that's not clouds.
That's all gas, man. You know, they got the chemtrails, all right, from the planes, man. You know, that be messing people up, man. Okay, chemtrails, it affects you in either three ways, man. It affects your cardiovascular ability, meaning that it ages your heart, meaning that your heart slows down. If your heart slows down, that's your whole body fucked up. Okay, it affects your skin, it dries out your skin, and it also affects the keratin in your hair, man. All right, it causes early graying.
And also, keratin is also good for the eyes. So if you lack keratin, you're not going to be able to see properly as you age.
See? You know, so everything he does, man, there's some wicked, effect because of that, man. You know, you finished on that.
Like when you open the carrot, Salaki, brother.
No.
You know when you open the carrot, right?
Yeah.
And you look at the cut of carrot,
Yeah.
it looks like an eye.
Yeah.
That's the carrot.
And everything, every food, you know, the shape of it is good for that part of the body, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And the apostle Elder Gabar, both of the elder apostles was talking about there's certain places where you can get fish. He didn't say what fish and he didn't say where, but we're gonna know soon enough that you could eat a part of the fish's body inside, and you could it cures blindness.
Well, that goes back to
That's in the scripture, yeah.
Yeah.
So all these things are going to be revealed to us, man. Eyes, you're talking about the eye problems, the fucking back problem, spinal problem, all that we're going to be revealed to us.
And you know what too, we're not going to even need to get access to that anyway, because we're going to have those new bodies. We're going to be built naturally to just be well.
Maybe before we get in the bodies, if necessary, I don't know. If the Most High wants us to.
The Most High wants.
Can't.
We're not interested, man.
No, I'm actually interested.
Yeah, but we're not interested in you, though.
Like you're speaking about the foods. Like example,
You're coming here to play games.
Bananas full of potassium.
Keep going, brother.
Even the trees
See,
are.
see the
Yeah, even the
spirit.
trees are getting
That's the
frustrated.
fucking spirit, man. You see the scriptures
that's
spoke about
the-
that, man. We read it earlier, man.
The
where it
tree
said
show,
that- see, come on, man. You
crows.
can't make this up, man.
The crows.
Can you go away, please?
But I'm not here to play games.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I don't
yeah.
want to play with you. I don't want to play with you. Games
Hey,
are not
bro,
gonna play with you.
easy.
All right,
Easy,
cool.
easy.
See, that's what I'm saying. You see?
Alright.
Alright, have a nice day.
That's
Alright.
the devil, man.
Respect.
That's the devil.
Respect.
All right,
You see how the devil came
Alright,
out? That's
good
how.
night.
That's how it is.
Yeah, learn
We do
some
respect
respect.
Easy, easy.
The word respect means to look back.
Let him go back. Let him
Respecting you
go.
right now.
Just have a nice day, man.
No, let him go.
don't
Just
worry
let him
about it,
go.
man.
Just have a nice day. Sir.
He's on his way away. He's on his way away.
You know, the word respect means to look back. So right now, yeah, we are fucking respecting Esau. We're looking back and looking at the terrible job you've done, man. All right? We're looking at the very terrible job this devil's done.
He was disrespectful.
You know?
Come right in front of right behind you
But
guys,
it's cool,
man.
It's cool.
And you know too, we don't even know these people. Like we don't like we're minding our own business. We're not messing with nobody. Just get the fuck out of here.
Like, you
Man.
gonna come up from the back. That's the damn devil. You gonna come up from the back and she stumbled,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And then the bark fell off the trees, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're speaking about the earth. The earth has a spirit.
That
Yeah,
is
The crows have been quite active around, you know. The crows have been going back and forward, man. There's something going to happen soon, man. Well, when we're gone, something's going to happen, man.
See, and that's in slavery, man. I know we're going to wrap up in a second, but see, now they're having a little disagreement down the road, man. Because guess what, man? You will come, all right, you would have us in the fucking cabins on the field, right? And then you will come and take our women, bring them into the house, fuck the shit out of them, get them pregnant, and then bring them back home, man. But now his pride is hurt because, hey, respect. Because I was speaking to his woman a certain type of way. If he thinks that's what we're going to do, listen, man.
You
That
ain't
ain't
seen
shit.
He
nothing
ain't
yet.
seen
You
jack
ain't
shit,
seen
man.
They may commit suicide, man.
That's why we just read it, man. Oh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. That's the same thing, man.
That's the same thing,
You get vexed over that. Look what we're going to do to you in the kingdom, man. Okay? These damn devils. This is, but we do respect you, man. Okay? We look back and see the bullshit you've done, man. Okay? That's why the Lord's going to kill you, man.
That's it,
Okay,
man.
you damn Edomites, man. They're all going to fuck you up, man. Okay? That's it, man.
Because what it is, man, like what they don't realize is that they just think because we're Negroes with Bibles.
Yeah.
Because you know the average Negro, he don't really say nothing. He's afraid. You know what I mean? But we're not afraid of these devils. We tell them what it is. We tell them straight. And to really be honest with you, man, I've been kind of feeling a bit some kind of way against these devils anyway.
From the time you come,
You know, and before I came up here,
Come.
I was ready. I was ready for some shit. And I'm
yeah.
kind of glad that they came up.
Did say that as well, innit?
You know?
Like,
So somebody got to tell the truth to them. Somebody got to tell them straight. Look, we don't like you, man. We don't want you. We don't want you around here. And even the tree, even said, like the brother was even saying, even the tree has a spirit on it. You know.
Yeah.
And you can actually see on why it says in the scriptures that how the tree is gonna rejoice.
where's the last time you saw wood fall off a tree, man? Like just like that, man.
That's
As
the verse,
soon as
man.
the devil comes up, the tree starts breaking and all that,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
This is spiritual, man.
That's facts. That's
You know?
facts.
Yeah, I'm in that spirit now, man. Fuck Edomites, man. Fuck Edomites, man. Hey, Shalom, man. That's what she was saying, man. Fucking term, man. Hey, Tawada.
Yahawashi, man. Shout out to
Shalom, shalom, come on, shalom,
Damn
shalom.
devils, man. Yeah, go on.
That shows that they don't respect us. Because how are you going to butt into someone else's conversation?
Huh?
How are you going to... Go on. It shows they don't respect us as people. Because how are you going to walk up to a group of people who are talking
I was gonna
and
say
just
that,
try and interject yourself? Furthermore, you're coming up from fucking behind.
Right.
And there's a fucking log here.
Right.
What sensible person's going to try and...
Skip all the way those locks.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any logical sense. And then that arsehole's talking about respect. He didn't have respect for us in the first place. And his woman tried to disrespect us. Coming up that way.
What he wanted was for us to get all scared. Oh, yeah. The master's talking to us now. So let's stop whatever we're talking about and give our fucking undivided attention to a damn drunk devil. No, bitch, no, man. You're the everyone's coming, man. I'm on.
Can I say something, brothers? Yeah? Are you talking about two couple
Yeah, the couple there with the dog.
Listen to me. I can tell something in the spirit. the Most High let me hear something about you don't like black men. I heard them saying that.
Oh, hey, get the Most High clap.
So the guy was saying to the girl, you don't like black men. And she said something like, no, I don't. Something like, no, I don't. All I picked up that. And in the spirit, I just knew it was something to do with you brothers just passing.
Well, she probably did like so-called black men.
She did, or she wouldn't have done that.
Well, I don't know what happened, so you brothers could pick up. I'm only picking up from what I saw, from what I heard there.
Yeah, but when we told her the straight skinny, all of a sudden I don't like black men anymore. We don't give a damn whether you like us or not. We don't care about what you like.
See, and that's the same thing the elder said last week, man. When that man came up here, we were talking to the woman, then the man came because he was like, oh, well, why is one of my women talking to all these guys?
Exactly.
See, they're insecure, man.
They're insecure.
Now that husband is insecure. They're not saying, they're arguing. And then this brother came and confirmed.
Hey, that's right.
Man's insecure, bro.
You know,
respect.
And you know what proves he was fucking weak? Because for one, he came behind us and he sent his woman to go talk to us. Why don't you come over here and talk to us?
Guess what? He ain't gonna get no nookie today. Shut up. How about you? Don't respect him. That's a weak move.
No, I'm just no.
You know, yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta send the woman.
You got it, bro.
Send the woman up to speak to us, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like the Edomite man is, man. You're weak, man. Like you. Edomite women got more balls than Edomite men.
Yeah.
At least they would approach us, man. You know, you see a bunch of so-called black guys, and you still got the courage to come up there, but then you walk in a fucking dog,
right?
Going around
like
the back talking about respect.
And you know what too as well. You know what I'm also thinking as well, man. A lot of these women don't get it misconstrued. A lot of these women, they actually running the households, man. They running these devils. They telling them what to do. They wearing the pants, man. That's why she, like you said, brother, she had the audacity to come up here. But he was like in the back, like, where you at? Like, to show and prove your manhood. You know?
It be the men that be pushing the prams
Oh,
these days,
man.
man.
When I see that,
you know, oh baby, whatever you want, and that's the Edomite shit, man.
Done.
You know?
No balls, man.
Okay.
No courage, no heart.
Alright, and that's another thing. Surely the turning of things upside down. Putting a woman above a man. That's that Edomite shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacob taken that concept and just ran with it, man. You know? Go on, huh?
Yeah, they gonna go home, man. They gonna, man. They're gonna be very depressed.
Yeah, man. You know, Saturday night, he thought it was gonna be a nice weekend. Man, it got ruined for him.
his woman's gonna remember that all day now.
Yeah. But that's that, as Caleb was saying, that's that entitlement, man. That she comes up and whatever was going on, we gotta put it on pause just to entertain her question.
Right? Yep.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, fuck off, man. It doesn't work like that, man. Okay.
I've got a precept on. Well, I don't know if you want it on the top.
When she came up here and she said, oh, I'm interested in what you guys have to say. Listen, I'm not interested in you. I don't give a damn about you. Get the fuck out of here, man. We don't want you here. How about that? Just go away.
See, because it's like.
No, what I'm saying, brother, man, is like, look, man, like, because, you know, hey, we both of us are angry, but at the same time, there's, like I said, there's a reason for everything. And the reason why we angry to a certain degree, because we sick and tired of the bullshit, man. We really would like to just use, you know, use some kind of power that we have, man. Spiritual power I'm talking about. And just take the head off, man. That's really what we want to do. We don't want to be talking. And they still talking, too, I believe.
See?
What? I thought they were long gone.
She
don't respect him. See, that's a spit.
She's walking ahead. You can't see
You can't make this up. Exactly what she said. He ain't getting no nookie tonight. He's done. He's through.
All praises, man.
And you know what that shows you?
Yahawah.
Hasham. This is where true manhood is.
Yeah, man.
She was looking for an escape. You see, when she came up, I think the issue started before all that. She was looking for an escape to come. Her escape was coming up around us, and that infuriated even more. That made it.
And you know what that shows too? That shows that they're fucking disloyal, man. They even disloyal among themselves.
Yeah.
How you gonna like the brother was even saying, right? How you gonna come over here? What would make you to be moved to come over
that
here
was-
and skip over these lines? Like, why would you do such a thing?
Exactly, because there was something was going on, and she wasn't thinking rationally. She just, oh look over there, and she just skipped over the thing and nearly meshed up herself. She was looking for an escape route out, coming upon us, and then maybe we will rescue her. You know, and how we respond. Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna say a couple of few words, right? And I'm gonna give back to the brother because see, let me just say this here. I'm gonna even put this out here. These devils, they know that the shit's getting ready to hit the fucking fan. They know the shit's gonna hit the fan on them. I mean, they don't know exactly what it is. Can't really put their hands on it, but they know something's gonna happen to them. So what these women are now doing, they're jumping ship.
Yeah, that's it.
And they're coming to the ship of the so-called Negro because they know simultaneously we're gonna be glorified, and they want to be a part of that. But y'all are gonna be destroyed together. The so-called white woman and the so-called white man, they all gonna be destroyed together. Because when we was in slavery and they was lynching us, she was having a jolly old time amongst that time as well of our downfall. So they have to go down, man.
Has anybody seen a series called Lucifer?
Heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
That's Esau thing. I was in around some places, and that's their thing. The series now, Lucifer, and it's very spiritual. I haven't watched it all, but I saw it because I was in the midst of some Edomite, and that's what they're watching. That's their thing. It's about angels and demons, and the bad guys and the good guys. Yeah, man. It's not my thing, but that's their thing. That's the only thing they got to hold on to now.
See,
you know,
because 200 years ago, what would have happened? She would have called some of her pals. They would have got some rope and put us on a tree and hang us now. Fuck you, man. Now the trees are breaking in your presence, man. Scaring the shit out of you, letting you know that your time's done, man. Okay, your time is over, man. All right, let's get them scriptures on the end of this world, man. How's that one guy I'm thinking about, man?
You can also get 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 too.
Get that time to that one.
Oh yeah, free.
Okay, because everything is on the timetable of the Most High, man. Okay. He sets up a time to rule, a time to come up, a time to go down. All right, Esau, it's your time to go. Okay, it's your time to go, man. You're finished, man. I did a video yesterday. You're tired, man. Even the elder was talking about it when we started. Okay, everything's just boring, man. There's nothing for you to do, man. You've got to the point where you're doing revenge partying. Okay, we were under lockdown so long, so I'm just gonna. I don't want to party, but I'm gonna party. You know, because I missed out for 2 years. So now I'm gonna just party for the sake of it. You're doing revenge raves, revenge partying. Your kingdom's tired. Okay, your job ain't paying you enough. You're through this shit. Okay, you're in the hospitals, man. All right, like nobody's business. Your life is boring. Okay, your kingdom's over, man.
That's a fact.
You know, like even your elites, they're trying to revamp shit, and it's not like
it ain't working.
It ain't working, man. It's not working. Go on up.
It's Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born. A time to die.
Okay, Esau, it's your time to die, man. Okay, the life you had is over, man. It's your time to go. Go on.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance.
Because Esau, you had your time of laughing, man. You know, back in the 60s, everything was cool. You know, you were good, man. You could put niggas on trees and all of that stuff, and have the picnic and all of that, and put our dead bodies on your postcards and send it off to your relatives in America and all that shit. And you can take the Titanic and go on your boat trips, you know, and do your little whatever, man. Do your little shopping and stuff, and you're good, man. You know. But now it's the time to mourn because all of that is being taken away from you, man. Go on.
A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away.
A time to get and a time to lose.
Verse 6.
He just lost it.
But brother, can I just say something on that, man? That's symbolic in itself. That the woman's telling him what to do and arguing against him. It's saying to him, man, I might have to leave you. Because these Edomites, what they doing, they getting around Elamites. I seen they getting around Jake. They getting around all these other nations, man. So that proves that Esau's through. Esau's finished.
Done.
Verse 6. A time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, a time to sow. a time to keep silence, a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
So basically, all the negative things in this precept, it pertains to you now, Esau. Okay, all the ripping, all the losing, all the mourning, all the loss, it all relates to you, man. Okay, because it's the time for you to go down, basically. All right, you've had a good rule, man. Like, why can't you just let it go? You've had your time. You've actually had your time, man.
And it ran well.
And you did it it ran well, man. You did a good job. Okay, we even gave you a hand clap earlier. You were the perfect devil. Okay, so why are you so upset? You know, why are you so hard done by that? It's all over now. Did you think you would be forever? You know?
Forever?
Did you think you would?
That's the inward force, man. That's the inward force.
You know? Well, yeah, you can't. According to the scriptures, it is your inward force. So you got gassed with it, thinking that okay, it's gonna be like this forever. But no, there's a time for everything, man. Okay. Go on.
In 2nd Ezra 6 and 7, it says, "Then answered I, and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?"
See, because we're talking about time a lot. Esau thinks like the way she came up here, man. It's all on their time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready to speak, so you shut up and accommodate me. Nah, bitch, no. Okay.
Fuck outta here.
It doesn't work like that, man. All right. And as the elder was saying, these Edomite women and the women of the other nations, they're coming over to Jake.
Yep.
But they're trying to run that game they played on their own, man.
Right,
Like, you
right.
go listen to me.
Right.
Nah, man, you can run your husband, but when you come up here, you go and work on our program.
Correct.
Okay, and if you're not down with that, fuck off, man.
Well, you
It's
know-
as simple as that.
Well, you know what they can do? They can run their ass away from us and get the step. That's what they can do. Because we're not going to entertain it. They're not going to, you know what I mean? So the Edomite woman, like I said, man, they're going to be going down. And you know what it is, too? Because she got blonde hair and she probably got them blue eyes. So she's thinking, well, you know, these Negroes will probably stop what they're doing and see what I got to say, because I'm a pretty blonde haired girl. You know? We're not them simpletons out here, man. Like, we see through everything, you know? Fuck you devils, man.
And she was an ugly one anyway.
Yeah, she was ugly.
She wasn't even nice.
She done hit the wall years ago.
This is verse 8. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, and Jacob and Esau. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So that you end, man. We're at the end of this current society. We're at the end of it, man. Okay, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Okay. So after you, it's us, man. But we're in the process of taking you down. Okay, and Yahawashi is gonna come and finish that off, man. Alright? When Yahawashi comes, you think he's coming here to set up treaties and alliances? And nah, man. He said the scripture says the saints shall take the kingdom, man.
Exactly.
You know? So it's gonna be a violent yet smooth takeover. Why would it be smooth? Because you're not a contest for the Lord. But violently, because we ain't gonna ask you nicely, it's gonna be takeover. Okay? It's as simple as that, man. Alright? Go on.
This is just a quick precept proving that we
Yeah, okay.
proving that we dealt with that situation correctly, because all things need to be done decently and in order. So this is 1 Corinthians 14:35. 14:34. So let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as saith the Lord. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for them to speak in the church.
Brother Esau ain't got the answers, man. Exactly. He ain't got the answers. That's why she had to come up here. Okay? But I see where you're going with that. Yeah, she came up all disrespectful and that. You know, coming like the devil she is, coming from behind, you know, and then that's spiritual. She stumbled on the logs here, and then she held on to this. And then the tree started breaking over there.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I want to just know. And no, nobody cares, bitch.
Why would you stumble on the logs? That don't come on.
Come on, man. You walk in and you fall. It's not like it's a little stone that you slipped on.
God.
It's look at them, man. She's still stumbling, man.
God. But the logs is telling her, look, don't come around here.
Well, that's spiritual, because the scriptures actually say the wicked stumble in the darkness in the daylight, and they know if not what they stumble over.
Yeah, I got a precept to that, yeah? Job 20 and
That goes
4
right along with
says,
what happened.
For thou knowest not, start again, take my time. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Moment, man. So guess what? Your moment is over, man. You had the spotlight. Like, that's the thing. Edomites want to be involved in stuff. You are involved, man. The whole Bible is based on a conflict between us and you, basically. Okay, so you want to be involved? You are involved. It's just that your storyline is that you don't win in the end, man. Okay? That's all it is, man. The triumph of the wicked is but for a moment. So the limelight is off you now. The stage lights are no longer shining on you. Okay? The fame is gone. Alright? Let's get that scripture. Is this the man? Where's that?
Let's
Yes. I think let me search it out. But I know you brothers had a couple of precepts, so you might as well bring them out as well.
You told me.
Yeah, that's right. Ezekiel 25, 12. This is thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from two men, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall...
The vengeance of the Lord is going to be placed upon Edom, man. I mean, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. You know, go on.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power.
So the Lord is going to put his anger upon you, man. The scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living power. So I don't know how Esau's going to handle it, but he's going to have to. But he's going to feel the direct vengeance, disgust, anger, indignation of Yahawah Shem Yahshai, okay, at the hand of his holy prophets, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's coming for you, man. You know?
Isaiah 14. To get straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point.
And verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath.
Wait, is it 6? No, I think it's 16. 16, yeah. 14 and 16.
Okay.
Verse 16.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, because when the spotlight was on you, Esau, you were it, man. You were the big shot, man. Everybody wanted to be like you.
He was the Don Juan.
The reason why the planet Earth is, all the nations, are the way they are, westernized, it's really because of Esau.
Come on.
You look at them Moabites and that, they've gone far ahead and superseded, but they've got their ideas from Esau. So everybody once looked at you as this great man, the image of the future, all right?
And also the image of divinity.
But then now it's coming to the point where it says what? Read it again.
And it says, Ray, that see thee, narrowly look upon thee. Yeah. They shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yeah.
And that did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, so is this the man that made the earth to tremble, man? Meaning that, it's going to be known that you're a piece of shit, man. Okay? All the nations are going, let's get that in Joel. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Can somebody get that in, I think... The weak say, I'm strong? Yeah, I think that's in Joel.
Or it could be in the same scripture, Isaiah 14, I believe.
It might be, actually. Okay, somebody find that Bible cushion. Alright, because...
Joel 3 and 10.
Oh, 3 and 10. Because, yeah, man. They're going to look at you with disgust, man.
Oh, yeah, Joel, yeah.
Everybody's going to look at you with disgust, Esau. Alright? You damn devil, man. Is this the man? Meaning that, how did you? Yeah, how? Because the Lord allowed you to, man. The Lord raised you up, you base man. The Lord gave you that power, man. Were you able to use it wisely? No. Did you deserve it? No. But nonetheless, just for the Lord to show his power, he made the basis of man come into rulership.
Yep.
Okay? But guess what? He gonna take you out and put the right people in there, man. Okay? Go on, because there's more on that, innit? Or was it done?
Yep, verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Yeah.
That opened up the house of his prisoners.
Yeah.
All the kings of the nations, even all them, lie in glory. Everyone in his own house.
No, I think that's it on that.
That's it on that.
Yeah, let's get Joe up. Okay.
No.
I got something else.
Okay, we got that, yeah.
Which one from the top?
Yeah, let's go to the point,
Alright, Joel 3 and 10 it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
And what does that mean? Because at one point, it was only like 1 or 2 nations that had nuclear power. All right, but now all these other smaller nations have risen up to the point where they've got that military might, man. Okay, they can actually give you a run for your money, Esau. So all the weak are the smaller nations that now have basically missile technology, man. So they've now risen up and said we're strong. All right. Now why the hell would missiles be built if they're not going to be used?
Exactly.
All right. All the missiles in the world will be fired, man. Okay, and it's going to come down to the valley. Let's get that all over the place. The valley of Jehoshaphat, man. There will I plead with them for my people, because what's going to happen is the Lord is going to bring you over there to the so-called Middle East, all right, and you're going to cancel each other out, man. You're going to cancel one another out for the controversy of Zion, man.
That's it.
Okay,
Cute little husky.
you know that's what's about to happen, man.
You all right?
Yeah, good man.
You just checking us out, aren't you?
God.
That's what you
They
really
can't help themselves, man. They can't help themselves. You know what I mean? You gotta come over here, man.
Go on.
This is Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Yeah.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahawah cometh and is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, and of day of clouds and of thick darkness. And as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
See, this is what Esau fears, because he fears the day of darkness. Esau fears the return of Yahawashi. Okay, even the other day, they didn't even publish it too much. Only a couple of news stations put it out there. But they, NASA confirmed that image that they'd seen, that the pilot saw, was indeed a UFO. Okay, like they're spotting, angels are like just making it more evident that they're around about, man. You know? Like everything is built on warfare. The scripture says that in the Exodus, is it 3 and 15? You know, the Lord is his name. The Lord is a man of war. Okay, everything is built on warfare, and it's like the angels are basically coming around to planet Earth and saying to you, "Damn devils, like what's good? Like if you want to go, we can go right now." Okay, you know, and Esau's shitting himself, man. That's why you got the likes of Elon Musk trying to do the SpaceX thing. You know, oh, we want to put humans on the moon. Then he's saying it's possible we can get to Mars. No, it's not. Okay, but anyway, you can do what you're gonna do. The Lord's gonna come back and put you in slavery, man.
And that's what they want to escape. They want to escape slavery. There's no escape, man.
Like you go end up on Mars, and then your house has go miss Mars. Yeah, and just well, we escaped our judgment because we were able to leave the planet Earth. Don't be silly, Esau. Okay, you're not gonna make it. You're not.
That's the thing as well. You ask any of these Edomites if they believe in karma. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say yes.
Yeah.
But then if you say to them, okay, then so do you think that you're going to go into slavery then for what you've done?
It's a different argument.
Yeah, it's a different conversation altogether.
And you know what too? It's like, speaking of that as well, a lot of them are into science. That's what they believe in, science. But in science also, there's a cause and effect. So whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to get back in return. You know?
Also in science, there's something called an irreversible reaction, man.
Exactly.
As if like if you burn something, right, you can't put it back to its original state. It's done. It's an irreversible reaction. Okay. Same way with your fate, man. It's an irreversible reaction. You've done damage, and there's no way you can get it back, man. So guess what? You're gonna have to pay. All right. We holding. Who's reading last?
I was reading last about
Finish that off, and then we'll get it.
Yeah. Right, it says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth, and the land is as the garden of Eden before them,